Yo, what's going on, YouTube? And welcome back to Goal Line Hockey. It's your boy Kevin Forte. Guys, we're taking a look. Ooh, look good in this jersey today. We're going to take a look at the Boston Bruins here in the first day of free agency. Where were the Bruins going to go this summer? They had a lot of key guys leave the organization, so we're going to take a look at how they replace those guys in this video. So we're going to start off with the guys that left the Boston Bruins, or at least haven't re-signed at this point. And the big one being Tuka Rask, the goaltender. I expect them to get Tuka signed at some point. I think they're waiting on the health of Tuka Rask. And I'm sure teams have called on Tuka Rask and his agent about where is his status. Does he want to sign with them? It sounds like Tuka Rask wants to go back to Boston. That's his home. He's obviously got family there and stuff like that. Actually, his family might be in Finland. No, that's besides the point. Obviously, Tuka Rask, if he comes back, he wants to play in Boston. But again, I think the injury stuff affects the duration of the contract and how much he makes and how much of an impact he could be for the next season for the Bruins. And we saw the Bruins kind of make some interesting moves with that. And I'm going to get into that. So, like I said, the guys that left. They lose David Krejci, who has been a big piece of that locker room for the last, really, since 2011. He's been there for a long time. David Krejci, and even before that, David Krejci, Nick Ritchie, the power forward, right? Ondrej Kase, he's out the door as well. And they also let Yaroslav Halak walk. And there was some question about, was that a good move or not? I think it makes sense because of what they would later do to address the goalie situation. But they also, to add to that, traded Dan Vladar. Now, this one kind of came out of nowhere. He was the goaltender they protected in the expansion draft. And they sent him to the Calgary Flames for a 2022 third-round pick. That's my confused face. I'm not sure what the deal was there. I would have thought they would have gone with Vladar. But maybe what this is telling us is they really like Linus Ullmark, who I'm going to get to in a second. They signed Linus Ullmark, and they're going to probably have Ullmark and Jeremy Swayman as their two guys. So maybe they see Swayman as their future starter. Now, like I said, Tuka Rask is a free agent right now, but the assumption is he will go back to Boston, and this all goes under the bridge. Water under the bridge doesn't matter, and that's it. But like I said, keep an eye on that with that whole Tuka Rask thing. But we're going to get into the signings now. So Nick Foligno ends up going to the Boston Bruins. That is finalized now. The 33-year-old winger has signed with the Boston Bruins. I'm trying to find the cap hit. Where are we at? Come on. Where is it? He signed. I know he signed. You got to give me the money here. Apparently he signed. I don't know where the salary cap is. I'm trying to find it. Here we go. Come on. Where's Nick Foligno? Okay. 2-year, $3.8 million AAV, so that comes in at 7.6 over 2 years, 3.8 per season. Nick Foligno leaves the Toronto Maple Leafs to head down to Boston. So interesting move there. We're also taking a look at another pretty interesting signing. They bring in Derek Forbort from the Winnipeg Jets, a 29-year-old left shot defenseman, making $3 million per season for the next 3 years. So a $9 million deal. I like this one for Derek Forbort. I'm not sure how I am with this for the Bruins. He'll be 32 at the end of this deal. I do have my concerns about how much they paid him, which is something to look at. Again, the Bruins have some good defensemen, but it's definitely, I don't know. I'm kind of torn on this one. You look at the defense they have right now. You have Charlie McAvoy, Brandon Carlo, Matt Grzelcyk, and then Derek Forbort. So I guess they see Forbort as a top 4 defenseman. And not to mention you have Mike Riley, who signed to that interesting deal, Connor Clifton, and Jakub Zaboral. So I guess you have your defense set. But again, I think that's a little bit of an overpayment for Forbort. Again, he's not a bad defenseman. He brings that Bruins edge. But I don't know. For $3 million per year for 3 years, I don't know. Interesting price. And then I like these moves. They added some forwards to the group. Obviously, we know that they brought back Taylor Hall, but kind of replaced guys like Nick Ritchie and Ondrej Kase. They bring in some interesting names. They bring in Erik Haula to a 2-year, $4.75 million deal. Now it's going to pay him $2.375 per year. Pretty nice contract there for Erik Haula. He's kind of jumped around the league a little bit recently. Been with the Nashville Predators, the Carolina Hurricanes. He was with Vegas for a little while. But this is a guy that's a good playoff performer. He's going to produce in the playoffs. He's one of those guys, Montreal Canadian fans, the team took a lot of criticism for, it's a team that can do well in the playoffs. You got to get there first. And that is my concern with Haula. He's had some injury issues, as well as Tomas Nosek, 28 years old, a 2-year, $3.5 million deal, $1.75 per year. I like this contract. It's another interesting contract, but it's good. I think the 1.75 is fair for Haula, for Nosek, and for the Bruins. I think it's a fair deal, both sides. Nosek obviously was drafted by the Golden Knights in the expansion. He's been there now for 3 years, so a little bit weird seeing him out of Vegas, but we'll see how things go in Boston. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below of the Boston Bruins. Oh my goodness, I forgot Linus Ullmark. They signed Linus Ullmark, the 27-year-old goaltender, to a 4-year, $20 million contract. That's $5 million per year. I almost forgot this. Jesus. Yeah, Linus Ullmark is now a member of the Bruins, so he leaves the Buffalo Sabres. We've seen goaltenders leave Buffalo before and do pretty well. Robin Lehner, we've seen it done before. Will we see it here from Linus Ullmark? This is a big chance for Ullmark with Tuka Rask out of the lineup and Jeremy Swayman maybe not having full trust from Bruce Cassidy. This gives Ullmark a chance at the starter position in the NHL with the Boston Bruins. So now we are done. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below of the Boston Bruins offseason so far, and what else do you want to see the Bruins do? They still have $4 million in cap space. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section down below. Guys, thank you so much for watching these videos, and I'll see you guys later.